Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Coach Powell, and we are inside the business mind today with the wonderful Shannon Leydig of Vellum Mortgage.
It's Leydig.
It's Leydig. We are here today with the wonderful Shannon Leydig of Vellum Mortgage. We don't want to get in trouble with hubby, so we got to get that right. Okay, so Shannon, question number one. You know what we do here inside the business mind. We all have different values and different processes and different strategies at the round table. What we value most is collaboration, communication, and encouragement. If you had to pick out one of those three principles and ideas, and we know you love them all, but which one's your favorite?
I think my favorite is encouragement. I like encouraging other people in my business as well as other businesses to help grow. And there's so much negativity and so much discouraging each other and putting people down in whether it's your peers or other businesses. I like the encouragement piece. I love encouraging everybody I work with, personally, professionally. So that is.
I totally get that. I'm the same exact way, because if I'm not feeling encouraged, I promise you, I don't want to play with people.
Right.
You know, who's got time for that? And so I want to make sure I'm the kind of person that people like to play with. It's just that simple. Okay, so you've been in the business now for a long time. You've been doing this and doing this and doing this. I'm sure you've seen tons of changes. What made you get started in the industry in the first place, and what made you hang in there for as long as you have?
Getting started was really a fluke. I just kind of happened into the business.
Right.
Staying in it and wanting to grow myself in it and continue on was early on seeing how happy people were buying their first house, and that really set a passion for me of helping people's dreams come true, helping people who didn't think they could do it be able to do it, helping people get through their credit challenges and things like that. It just, when you're at the closing table and they give you that big hug and those tears are happy tears, when 6 months ago or a month ago or whatever it may be, they were sad tears because they didn't think they could do it. That has made me push on and keep in the business as long as I have been.
Amazing. I mean, I've heard so many positive stories from so many of our colleagues and friends about how great you are and how thorough you are and how, you always bring the right stuff to the table. Tell me, what's your biggest challenge? What is this something that you need to overcome and do better? Because although we know you're pretty much perfect, there's always something that if you could, you'd fix it, do a little better.
I think it's the follow-up, staying in touch with my clients more often after they're closed, after they're in the house, seeing how they're doing, and just those personal touches. I send some emails out and things like that, but those personal touches a month after closing, 6 months, 6 years, 10 years down the road, seeing how they're doing versus waiting for them to call me back and say, I'm ready to buy my next house.
But wait a minute. You're already famous for giving like the best gifts, of your clients. I mean, usually I hear people give these just same old gifts and stuff like that with their name all over it or whatever. You give personal gifts to your clients.
I do.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Well, I'm going to give you a pass. It's hard to follow up when you have such, a personal appeal to every single client. You got a lot of transactions you got to do.
Yes.
So that's a challenge for you. Well, congratulations. That's good for you just doing that. I mean, because most people will just put this on autopilot, have your assistant, your secretary, somebody else just send out some meaningless card or something like that. And, you take the time to actually do it, which is great. That is really wonderful. Tell me, I know you work with tons of realtors. I know they're all out there and all that kind of good stuff. Probably listen to this video. If you could tell the realtors out there what differentiates you and why they should work with you versus some other types of mortgage professionals, what would you say?
The fact that I have kind of done it all. I have processed, I have underwritten, and now I'm a loan officer. I didn't just start as a loan officer. I understand the guidelines and what it takes to truly make a loan work, and the ins and the outs and the whys and the hows, versus just throwing it up against a wall and hoping it sticks. Having the processing piece and the underwriting piece behind me, I understand those additional aspects of it and why the underwriter is asking for what they're asking for, and then I can truly explain it in easier terms to understand to everybody and help them understand all of the steps along the way.
That's awesome. Well, I don't want to do a spoiler alert because maybe we're not ready to release this information yet. But if we are, isn't Vellum up to some stuff that's pretty significant?
We absolutely are. We are almost fully automated. We have got our direct sell to Freddie Mac, which means we don't have a lot of the overlays that other places have. We have gotten some behind the scenes things that will allow us to get appraisal waivers, so no appraisals will be needed on purchases or refinances. Some asset relief, which means that as long as the clients will give their credentials, we don't need bank statements, we don't need to verify large deposits, things like that. So a lot more pieces like that are coming down the pipe as well.
That is so awesome. Now, guys, in case you didn't know, Shannon and I are co-sponsoring an event together that's coming up real soon. If you want to get your ticket, you better hit the links that are going to be available on this production and on this site. We're going to be there for you. It's going to be phenomenal. We're doing like a nice little intimate lunch affair. Not a whole bunch of talking, not a whole bunch of presentation, just a lot of fun, some gifts, some prizes, and it's going to be exclusive, so everybody can't come. But definitely hit the link and see if it's something that you want to do. This is going to be on October 11th at Patsy's in Tyson's Corner. Look forward to seeing all you all there, and thanks a lot, Shannon.
Thank you.
We did a wonderful job today.
Thank you very much.
Off we go.